Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Chevrolet of Princeton to check out this brand new 2025 Chevy Equinox. This is the active trim with front wheel drive. The color here is iridescent pearl tri-coat. We have a two-tone interior, which I think looks really cool in this active trim. And of course, all-terrain tires with 17-inch wheels, because the active is the adventure trim, maybe the light off-road trim in the Equinox for the 25 model year. So we're going to dig into this vehicle and you can let me know, is this the Equinox that you would buy? So let's dig in. Front end of this Equinox, again, iridescent pearl tri-coat is the color. We have a lot of gloss black on the front grille. We do have a full spread of LED lighting all the way around, with the headlight housing and fog lamp housing separate from your DRLs and turn signals. Functionality in the grille, top and bottom. And now we move around to our wheel and tire setup. So since we have the adventure trim, like I mentioned, we have 17-inch machined aluminum alloy wheels, the Chevy badge on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in General Grabber all-terrain tires, 235 on the width, a 65 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, front wheel drive. You can also get the Equinox Active in all-wheel drive with an 8-speed automatic transmission instead of the CVT. I think it is a shrunk-down version of the new design language on the Traverse. I think it looks pretty good. As we move in closer, we're going to go color-matched on the side view mirror. No LED turn signals, but 360-degree view cameras. Equinox in black on the front door. Color-matched on the front and the rear door handle. Left side fuel filler cap. Up top, color-matched roof. Shark fin antenna. Panoramic sunroof. Rear end of the Equinox, we have the roof spoiler coming off the top. We have the wiper down below on the glass, but we do have a full spread of LED lighting in the back. The black and silver bow tie in the middle, Equinox in black on the left, Active on the right, down below some silver trim, and we do have our exhaust tucked up underneath the rear bumper. We are under the hood of this 25 Equinox Active, and what do we have for a power plant? We have Chevy's 1.5 liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine, mated to a CVT transmission, 175 horsepower, 184 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 26 in the city, 28 on the highway, 27 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you can get the Equinox Active in all-wheel drive, and when you do that, the CVT is out and an 8-speed automatic transmission is in. The engine will produce the same 175 horsepower, but the torque will be boosted up to 203 pound-feet. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, you know what? The active trim is an expensive one on the Equinox, so here we go. Base price, 25 Equinox Active front-wheel drive, 33 grand. Now, this one's got a bunch of options on it, which we'll go over when we check out the window sticker. But once you add those in, plus a destination and delivery charge of $1,395 from Chevy's San Luis Potosi, Mexico assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $38,910. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on in. We got the two-tone look. Now the black part up here is soft touch, and then we have more maple sugar as the official color, soft touch. Nice soft armrest with the stitching. We got some gloss black here on the grab handle, so be careful. Flat black on the switchgear. No power fold mirrors. 2 memory seat settings. Down below, we do have a nice large door pocket. There's where you pop the tailgate. Moving on into your foot box. Nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the all-season mats in the vehicle at this time. Seating-wise, we're going to have full power with lumbar for the driver and the front passenger. And then the seating, black Evotex with a maple sugar microfiber suede insert. That's what they're doing on the Active, with the piping, with the cross stitch. Active embroidered into the headrests, nice and soft, nice bolstering. Front passenger door panel, same as the driver, except there's no memory seat settings. We move on in. We're going to go with the black, and then, of course, the soft touch in the maple sugar. Gloss black trim, more of the maple sugar, and then down below, we do have a nice large glove box. Infotainment system time, we have Chevy's 11.3-inch Google Assistant system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Here's our volume knob way at the top. It is very responsive pinch to zoom, as you can see. Looks good. Now, we have all of our shortcuts across the top. We have our menu buttons down the side. So if we go to the, I want to call it the home base button, that's where you're going to have all your apps. Your Google Assistant, your Play Store. Here's the CarPlay, Android Auto, Amazon Alexa, Climate, Wi-Fi hotspot. Nice swipeability. My Chevy to hook up the vehicle with your smartphone. Your audio, we're going to go into that, where you got your AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, Google News, podcasts, all that in the audio section. Go back to our home base button, and then we can move that back. Very, very easy to use. We have our vehicle status. We can go to an overview, tires and brakes, tire pressures right there, fluids and filters, engine, got some accessory gauges, and your trip. So they have you set there with that. And now we can go into pair our phone. We can go into the maps like we saw earlier. We can go into our kind of home screen where we can configure that, and then back to our home base button. And then up top, you got some shortcuts, right? So you got your lights right up here, so you can turn them on auto, and you're all set there. We have our notifications. We have our controls and safety right in here. It's where you're going to have your fog lights and all that jazz. We can go to our lights and we can manage those. Fog lights on or off, headlights on auto, high beams, all that jazz in the lighting area. Drive and park, there's your traction control on off, lane keep assist on off. So they got you set there with that stuff. But again, everything, almost everything is going to be done within this screen. Now, as we go to reverse, there we go. There's our 360-degree view camera. Shrunk down a little bit, but it's super clear, nice and large. You have other camera views right here where you can go to the front end view. You can go to your side view. You can go to that close-up, or you can go back to your traditional view if you would like. And there you go. And you are all set. Get those trajectory lines up on there, and you're good to go. We'll put this back in park. And there you have it. We'll get it back to our map. Down below, 2 heat and air vents, push button start, dual climate right in here, gloss black, so it's going to get some fingerprints on it. But you have 3-stage ventilated seats, 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. Down further, we do have USB-A, USB-C, rubberized area to store things, wireless charging pad right here. Here are the drive modes, which we'll go through when we check out the dash. More storage, 2 cup holders with a trim ring, but again, more gloss black plastic, so be careful. And then we have our Chevy key fob, lock, unlock, remote start, pop the tailgate panic button, and the black and silver bow tie on the back. And then our armrest in the maple sugar, nice and soft. We open that up. We have a removable tray and another area for storage. Chevy steering wheel, leather wrap wheel with the cross stitch, feels good. The black and silver bow tie on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but this is a very open and airy cockpit back here, and I have a lot of room to get in and out at 5'11". We do have our not paddles, on the switchgear, flat black, where you have your adaptive cruise, and then on the right side here, you got your heated steering wheel on or off, and both the heated seats, ventilated seats, and steering wheel is hooked into the climate system, so that's a nice touch. Telephone voice commands music. It has to change the themes on your digital dash. We do have paddles. Left stalk, we're going to have adaptive high beams and your front and rear wipers, as well as your turn signals, and your gear shift is going to be over here on the right side. Down over here on the left, we have our electric parking brake, engine auto stop start on or off, auto vehicle hold on or off, bright and dim the dash, and then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And now for the drive modes, as we take a look at our digital instrument cluster. Drive modes, they're going to show up actually on your infotainment screen, and we have 2. We have snow and ice, and we have normal. And that is it for the Equinox Activ. Now as we come back, there is the digital dash. We again, like I said, we have different themes, where you can go ahead and get your Google Maps up here. And you can go ahead and get your lane keep assist and adaptive cruise up here. Or you can have a clean look or you can come back to your traditional look with the gauges. The overhead console, there's a spot for your sunglasses right here. Now, we have our four-way hazards, SOS button, and OnStar, so you can talk to GM if you need to. And then we have a panoramic roof. So the middle switch is for the shade, and it'll go all the way back. One touch, you push it up towards the roof, and it will open up. And they'll go back halfway, and you push it a second time, and it goes back the whole way. Now, you get the roof up. It's the left button right there. You push it up, hold it in a second, the roof comes back, wind buffeter goes up. It'll stop halfway. You push it a second time, it'll go back all the way. When you're done, pull the switch down towards you, and it will close. It also has a tilt function, just like that. And then you can close the shade. And here it comes. All the way back in one fell swoop on the way back. There you have it. Nice soft headliner. Now, our rear view mirror, frameless, but we do have the magic button. So here's the digital rear view mirror. The switch is down here. You can raise or lower the height of the digital rear view camera, as well as zoom in or zoom out. Here is our sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the back seat of the Equinox, but first, our door panel, same action as the driver. The only difference is the black, instead of being soft touch, is hard black plastic. I would have liked to seen them keep it that way. We're almost at 40 grand, but we do have a soft armrest, and the consistency of design is the same. Now I have the seat set for my driving position, so we'll get in. Nice flat roof, so it's easy to get in at 5'11". Plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. We're going to go black Evotex all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. Rear console, we have 3-stage heated seats for both rear seat passengers, and then 2 heat and air vents, and then way down below, 2 USB-Cs. Now, rear seats, same color combo, same materials. Would have been nice to see Activ on the headrest here as well, but they look really, really nice, and they are very comfortable. Center armrest, nice and soft, 2 cup holders. So overall, it is very comfortable here in the back seat of this Equinox Activ. Getting into the tailgate area of this Equinox Activ, you can pop it from the key fob or from the driver door panel, or you can come to the back. Right underneath your Chevy bow tie, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now, with the rear seats up, 29.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Equinox Activ. All-season cargo mat in here. Underneath here, you do have more storage. There's the carpeted mats. And then underneath that, you do have your spare. So thank you, Chevy, for the spare. We do have some tie downs. We do have a 12 volt right here for power. LED lighting in the back as well. And if you want to get the rear seats down and get more room, you can just reach forward and throw them down. We have the seat back protection in here as well. Throw them forward. And now with the rear seats down and this boxy shape, we're looking at 63.5 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Equinox Activ. Window sticker time. Here we go. Equinox Activ for 25, front wheel drive. Standard equipment left to right. Then we hit all the options, right? We got the panoramic roof, safety and tech package, the paint's an extra color, convenience package 3, a whole lot of stuff, 45.15 in options, total vehicle MSRP 38,910. Move on down. There are the fuel economy estimates. Hasn't been rated by the government yet. Made by Chevy down in Mexico. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we are out on the road in this 25 Equinox Activ with the front wheel drive, and we got great visibility out of all the glass, no issues, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in this Equinox Activ for safety. LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. And it's a very smooth ride. We have a really spacious passenger cabin, open and airy, very comfortable. These seats are very comfortable, soft, squishy. We have the lumbar support on both front passengers in case you need that on a long trip. And it just feels very good, very well built, and very easy to drive. We got plenty of tech in this Activ, right? You got your Google Assistant system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, USB-A, USB-C connectivity, heated ventilated seats for both front passengers, a heated steering wheel, heated seats in the back as well with USB-C connectivity. So a nice job on the tech, updating everything. I do like this updated design. It just kind of looks like a mini Traverse now, because it's very similar design language to the Traverse design language, and I think it looks good. And the Equinox was in need of a design refresh, there's no doubt about that. And I think they did a really nice job in the way they make this look. There's for sure. Now we'll try it coming down for a stop. Brakes are perfect, no problem. Now let's take off. The engine gets it up to speed. It's competent. Is it fast? No. But it's competent. And the CVT, right, it gets the job done as far as your gas mileage goes. Let's come into this left turn and see how this baby handles it. And it's going to wallow like an SUV. You would expect that. But we have lighter steering, but it's very direct. I don't have any play in the wheel, so that's good. We have the all-terrain tires, and again, this Activ trim, are people really going to take it off-road? Probably not. Front-wheel drive with the CVT, that's not off-road, right? That's on-road with an off-road look, and that's really where I think this is. They haven't released ground clearance numbers on this vehicle yet, so I'm not sure what that is, but this is not going to be taken off-road. Maybe down a trail to a campsite or something like that, but it's not going to any kind of off-road duty. At least I don't think so. Now our turning radius, we'll let this guy come by us first. We'll try that out. No official spec on the turning radius, so let's see what happens. And it's nice and tight, probably 18.5 to 19, just whips right around. And down the road we go. So it picks up speed, but at the end of the day, Activ, CVT, front wheel drive, 39 grand. It's an awful lot of money for an Equinox with a CVT and front wheel drive in my book. Let me know what you think about this Activ, about this new Equinox. Is this the kind of action you want to see in your Equinox? Are you going to go maybe Activ with all-wheel drive in the 8-speed, or are you going to go somewhere else in the Equinox lineup, or are you going to go somewhere else with your hard-earned money? Put it in the comments and let me know. But I do want to thank Ciocca Chevrolet of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2025 Chevy Equinox Activ in iridescent pearl tri-coat for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.